Have you ever wondered what it truly means to be stoic in the face of life's trials and tribulations? As humans, we are innately curious, often finding ourselves pondering the mysteries of emotional resilience. We are intrigued by the strength of those who seem impervious to life's ups and downs. But how do they do it? What's their secret? The answer lies in a word, a concept, a philosophy: Stoicism. Stoicism, a term that has been tossed around in countless conversations, books, and internet forums, is an ancient philosophy that offers a roadmap to tranquility and peace of mind. It's a guide to living a life that is not swayed by external circumstances, a life that finds peace amidst chaos and stability in the face of adversity. But where did it all begin? The roots of Stoicism trace back to the Hellenistic period of ancient Greece, a time of great intellectual curiosity and exploration. It was during this period that Stoicism was born, offering a new perspective on life and its challenges. The philosophy of Stoicism was founded by Zeno of Citium, who introduced the world to an approach that focused on the cultivation of virtue and wisdom, on the acceptance of things we cannot control, and on the pursuit of a life in harmony with nature and our own rational faculties. It is a philosophy that encourages us to focus on what's truly important, to value our own mental and moral integrity above all else, and to accept the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. Stoicism teaches us that our emotions, our reactions, and our happiness are within our control, and it's up to us to harness this power. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy yet strikingly relevant in today's world, began its journey in ancient Greece. Its wisdom has transcended time and geography, providing countless individuals with the tools to navigate life's challenges with grace, resilience, and tranquility. The foundations of Stoicism were laid by Zeno of Citium, a merchant-turned-philosopher. This transformation from merchant to philosopher was not an overnight change, but rather a journey of self-discovery and learning that spanned many years. Born in the bustling city of Citium on the island of Cyprus, Zeno was initially a successful merchant. However, a shipwreck that led to the loss of his cargo set him on a new path. With nothing left of his former life, Zeno found himself in Athens, the vibrant heart of intellectual life in ancient Greece. It was here that he stumbled upon a bookshop, and through the pages of Socratic dialogues, he discovered his passion for philosophy. Intrigued by these ideas, Zeno became a student of the Cynic Crates, an advocate of a life lived in accordance with nature and free from material desires. Zeno's teachings, however, diverged from those of the Cynics in significant ways. He sought a middle path, one that embraced the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, while still acknowledging the natural human desire for health, wealth, and reputation. And so, Stoicism was born. Zeno's philosophy was not confined to the abstract realm of thought. He practiced his teachings, living a life of simplicity and virtue. His lessons were taught not in grand lecture halls but in public spaces, specifically the Stoa Poikile, or painted porch, in Athens. This place of learning was adorned with beautiful murals, hence its name, and it was here that Zeno and his followers would gather, discussing and debating the principles of their philosophy. Zeno's teachings emphasized that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions to them. This idea formed the bedrock of Stoicism, a philosophy that encouraged individuals to cultivate inner peace by focusing on self-improvement and personal virtue over material possessions and social status. The teachings of Zeno from the painted porch, the Stoa Poikile, initiated the philosophy we now know as Stoicism. This philosophy, born from a merchant's loss and a philosopher's wisdom, continues to influence millions around the globe, offering a path to tranquility and contentment in a world full of uncertainties. Stoicism didn't end with Zeno. It was further enriched by philosophers such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Let's start with Seneca, a statesman and dramatist who was one of Rome's leading intellectuals in the 1st century AD. He was a complex character, wealthy and influential, yet deeply committed to Stoicism. His writings, filled with practical advice, demonstrate how to apply Stoic principles to everyday life. Seneca taught acceptance of fate, advising us to welcome whatever comes our way and treat it as an opportunity for growth. He believed that life is a play and we're merely actors performing our parts. Next, we have Epictetus, a former slave who became an influential teacher of Stoicism. He taught that our reactions to events are within our control, even if the events themselves are not. His teachings emphasize the importance of inner tranquility, achieved by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. Epictetus believed that our happiness lies in our interpretation of events, not the events themselves. Last but not least, we have Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who is often called the Philosopher King. His writings, known as Meditations, are a testament to his deep understanding of Stoic principles. Marcus Aurelius taught that we should live in harmony with the universe, accepting its laws and our place within it. He saw life as a constant opportunity to learn and grow and advocated for a life of virtue and wisdom. It's fascinating to see how these three philosophers, each from different walks of life, applied Stoicism to their own lives. They didn't just preach Stoic principles, they lived them. Their teachings continue to inspire us, reminding us to focus on what's within our control, to accept fate with equanimity, and to strive for inner peace and virtue. Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, each in their own way, amplified the voice of Stoicism, turning it into a timeless guide for life. Fast forward to the 21st century and you'll find that Stoicism has never been more relevant. As we navigate through the complexities of modern life with its myriad of stresses and challenges, we often find ourselves searching for a sense of calm, a mechanism to cope, and a path to resilience. This is where the principles of Stoicism come into play, offering us timeless wisdom and practical advice. Consider the ever-present assault of information, the constant push of societal expectations, the relentless pursuit of success, and the inevitable ups and downs of life. It's no wonder we often feel overwhelmed, anxious, or lost. But Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue, self-control, and inner peace, provides a framework for navigating these turbulent waters. The Stoics taught us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. They encouraged us to focus our energy and efforts on the former and accept the latter with grace. This principle resonates strongly with modern mindfulness practices, which emphasize living in the present moment and accepting things as they are without judgment. Moreover, Stoicism's emphasis on resilience, endurance, and the pursuit of wisdom mirrors many principles found in modern self-help literature. The Stoic practice of contemplating adversity to prepare and strengthen oneself for hardships, for instance, echoes the concept of stress inoculation, popular in many self-improvement books today. In a world where we are constantly encouraged to seek external validation and material success, Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective. It reminds us that true happiness and fulfillment come from within, from living in accordance with our values and from striving to be the best versions of ourselves. Stoicism, in essence, is a philosophy for life. It's a guide for living a good and meaningful life, regardless of our circumstances. It encourages us to be resilient in the face of adversity, to be content with what we have, and to strive for virtue and wisdom. In a world spinning with distractions and worries, Stoicism offers a compass, guiding us towards tranquility and resilience. In the past 10 minutes, we've journeyed through the annals of history, tracing the path of Stoicism. We've witnessed its birth in the bustling markets of ancient Greece, where it was conceived by Zeno of Citium. He, along with other key philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, shaped this philosophy, teaching us timeless lessons about life and how to live it. Stoicism, as we discovered, is more than just a philosophy. It's a way of life, a mindset that offers practical guidance on how to manage our emotions and achieve tranquility amidst life's inevitable adversities. It teaches us to differentiate between what we can control and what we can't. It encourages us to focus on our responses to external events rather than the events themselves. We've learned from the Stoics that happiness isn't found in material wealth or societal status, but in virtue, in living a life of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. They taught us to embrace the present, to live in the now, and to accept the impermanence of life. We also explored the relevance of Stoicism in today's world. Despite being over 2,000 years old, Stoicism's wisdom endures, offering modern society a roadmap to navigate the complexities of contemporary life. From dealing with stress and anxiety to finding contentment and peace, Stoicism provides tools that are as applicable today as they were in the times of ancient Greece. In conclusion, Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or living a life devoid of joy. Rather, it's about understanding our emotions, acknowledging them, and not allowing them to dictate our actions. It's about finding inner peace and resilience in a world that often seems chaotic and unpredictable. Stoicism, a philosophy born in ancient Greece, continues to offer guidance in our lives today, helping us navigate through the tumultuous seas of modern life with tranquility and resilience.